Hi there, my name is Rivas and I'm a co-founder of NGO Inshosvita and also an experienced fundraiser for Ukrainian networking organizations like LGBTQ+ organizations and social cooperation networks. In course of 3 videos, I would like to work with you on different funding opportunities in Europe and also on creation of applications for different funds and different opportunities that there are. Also, we will work on the tips and life hacks that you can use in your applications. So let's start. In order to understand European funding programs, first you need to understand the structure and bureaucracy of the European Commission and the European Union Parliament. So, what are the European source of grants? Of course, the main funding for those grants are from the taxation. Firstly, it's EU custom duties. Secondly, it's the contribution from member states based on value-added tax. Thirdly, it's party contributions based on the gross domestic income. And also, since January 1st, 2021, there's also plastic own resource, which is a national contribution based on the amount of non-recyclable plastic waste. Of course, there is another huge funding from the European bonds, which is basically the borrowing of money by the European government. These sources are the backbone of the 2021 to 2027 European long-term budget and Next Generation EU program, which is the program for addressing COVID-19 crisis. Together, they are a complex system of funds and programs that work in European Union, Europe, Asia, and North Africa. The spending structure is organized in different funds, so there would be no risk of abuse of such funds or one party or one person seizing control of them. This is why the funding opportunities are very complex and very fractured in European Union. But we need to understand and dive deep in how they are structured, so we will understand the logic and the reasons behind each fund. It's worth noting that 76% of EU funding is going to national agencies and local authorities. So, if you want to have those funds, if you want to work with large amounts of sums, you will need to advocate and work with your local governmental body. So, what is the structure? There are 6 main headings for funding opportunities and funding resources that there are in European Union and European programs. The first is Single Market, Innovation and Digital Platform. It combines working on ensuring. It means that there is quality in European products and European customers are protected. Also, there is enough funding and research for all of the challenges that European Union and neighboring countries face. And of course, that there is more access to market opportunities and goods through the digitalization procedure. Secondly, there is cohesion and values, which means all of the opportunities that work on the promotion of European values and promotion of cohesion between different countries. It engulfs 3 main clusters of funds. Firstly, it's regional development and cohesion, where different countries can work with neighboring countries and through this cooperation enhance each other. Then there is recovery and resilience, which engulfs the different opportunities for overcoming challenges that you can face in different sectors of economic, social, and environmental life of Europe. Third, and the largest one, is investing in people, which consists of Erasmus Plus program, European Social Fund Plus program, European Solidarity Corps, which is a voluntary-based program for European citizens. Also, there is European Endowment for Democracy, which works not in European Union, but in neighboring countries on development of their democracy and democratic values. Also, there is a Justice program, which also works with European rule of law. Citizens Equality, Rights and Values program, which works on ensuring that everyone has equal rights and equal access to every possibility that there is in European Union. And also Creative Europe, which is the program that works on creation of more arts and more cultural programs in Europe. Third cluster is called National Resources and Environment, and it's more focused on ecological function, which means working with agriculture and farmers on ensuring that their work is sustainable and profitable. Environmental and climate action, like Just Transition Fund, Program for Environmental and Climate Action, and also the Ecological Fund. Fourth tier is Migration and Border Management, which engulfs migration protection and ensuring there is enough possibility for asylum seeking, internal migration, and external migration for European citizens, and also border management, which works with ensuring that there is no illegal crossing into European Union. Fifth tier is security and defense, which engulfs mainly cooperation between different security and defense organizations in European Union. Sixth and final tier is neighborhoods and the world, which engulfs several clusters that work on cooperation between European Union and the rest of the world. It engulfs such programs as Global Europe, humanitarian aid, common foreign and security policy, and also representatives in overseas countries. It ensures that there are enough cohesion and enough cooperation between different countries, especially neighboring countries in European Union. And of course, there is Pre-Accession Assistance, which is actually a primarily fund for Ukraine, for it to become one day a European member state.